ஹாய் ஹலோ காய்ஸ் ஓவர் யூ ஆல். இந்த மொத்த இந்த கேடி கான்ட்ரவர்சிக்கும் யார்கிட்ட நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு சரியான கிளாரிட்டி கிடைக்கும், யார்கிட்ட கேட்டால் நமக்கு ஒரு தெளிவு கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்னா டெஃபினெட்லி என்னோட நண்பன் ஒரே ஒருத்தர் இருக்கான். அவன் தான் வேறு யாரும் இல்லை, கிராக் செல்லக்குட்டி. பொலிட்டிக்கலி எனி ரெட்டரிக் எதுனாலும் சரி கிராக்கிட்ட கேளுங்க, கிராக் கரெக்டாக சொல்கிறோம் அவங்களுக்கு. ஸோ அப்போ நம்ம கிராக்கிட்ட போய் கேட்கலாம் வாங்க. லெட்ஸ் ஆஸ்க் கிராக். இது தனி செக்மெண்ட் இது. அடுத்தது இந்த குளோபல் ஹெரிட்டேஜ் பற்றி தான் சொல்லியிருந்தேன், அதனால் பார்ப்போமா? ஓகே, அடுத்த கொஷின் ரெடி ஆகிடுச்சு. போமா. How Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can possibly attain Tamil culture position as a candidate for global heritage status based on clearly findings irrespective of central government's political hindrance, and what are the significance and benefits of attaining global heritage status? என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சு போவாங்க. Come on Grog, let us please enlighten us. உடனே டக்குன்னு வருது பாருங்க guys. How Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can position Tamil culture as candidate for global heritage status based on clear findings irrespective of central government's political hindrance. The Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology, that is TNSDA, can pursue global heritage status for Tamil culture, leveraging the clear findings by adopting a multi-pronged strategy that bypasses or mitigates potential political hindrance from the central government and the Archaeological Survey of India. The Kird excavation, revealing an advanced urban Tamil civilization dating to around 580 BCE, provides a strong foundation for this effort. Below are actionable steps Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can take, followed by the significance and benefits of attaining global heritage status. Papama, strategies for Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology to achieve global heritage status. இதை வாங்கியே ஆகணும், செம்மொழியுமே அடுத்தது முக்கியமான விஷயம் அது. Independent publication on global dissemination of the Kirdi report. Action. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can publish the full 982-page Kirdi excavation report authored by K. Amarnath Ramakrishna through independent channels such as Tamil Nadu University Presses or open access platforms. Digitizing the report, including detailed artifact analysis, example Tamil Burmese scripts, inscribed potsherds, brick structures, and terracotta pipelines, and hosting it on Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology managed websites would make it accessible for the global scholars. Fine. Bypassing the ASI by directly sharing the report with the international academic communities, Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology circumvents ASI's control over revisions or delays. Engaging translators to make the report available in English and other major languages, example French and Spanish, would broaden its research. Supportive evidences. The report's scientific credibility, backed by carbon dating from labs like Beta Analytic, Florida, and the University of Pisa, strengthens its case. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can commission additional studies to address critiques such as stratigraphic concerns raised by the archaeologists like Vishnu Priya Basak. Engagement with international archaeological bodies. Action. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can present security findings at global forums like the World Archaeological Congress (WAC), International Union of Prehistoric and Protohistoric Sciences (USIPP), or Society of American Archaeology (SAA), organizing symposia on South Asian urbanism and Dravidian culture continuity with Kirdi as a focal point to attract international scholars. Bypassing ASI, these platforms do not require central government's approval, allowing Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology to directly engage global experts, inviting foreign archaeologists to visit Kirdi and collaborate on excavations. Example, institutions like the Max Planck Institute or Harvard's Department of Anthropology would build a coalition of international support. Potential linkages. Highlighting possible connections between the Tamil Brahmi and Indus Valley scripts could position Kirdi as a bridge to broader South Asian heritage narrative, increasing its global appeal. UNESCO's World Heritage nomination via strategic advocacy. இதான் பார்த்தோம். Action. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can pursue a UNESCO World Heritage Site nomination dossier for Kirdi, emphasizing its outstanding universal value as evidence of an early urban Tamil civilization with global historical significance. The dossier should include archaeological evidence, that is urban planning, literacy, that is Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, and trade networks, example beads suggesting Mediterranean connections. Comparative analysis like positioning Kirdi alongside other ancient urban sites like Mohenjo-daro or Mesopotamia's Uruk. Scientific validation, carbon dating results, and peer-reviewed publications. Bypassing ASI. While UNESCO nominations typically go through national governments, in India via ASI, Tamil Nadu state government, State Department of Archaeology can lobby the Tamil Nadu state government to pressure the central governments for inclusion in India's tentative list. Alternatively, Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can collaborate with the UNESCO's World Heritage Center directly by submitting preliminary documentation through the international partners. Right. அடுத்தது தமிழ்நாடு can collaborate with the UNESCO's World Heritage Center directly by submitting preliminary documentation through international partners such as ICOMOS, International Council on Monuments and Sites, or foreign universities involved in curatorial research, like example PISA. Tamil Nadu's political leadership, including Chief Minister M. K. Stalin, can amplify this through diplomatic channels. President. The nomination of Santikirtan 2023 involved state-level advocacy, showing the regional pressure can influence central government's decision. ஆல்ரெடி பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, பிரசிடென்ட் இருக்கு, நோட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. புரிகிறதா? அடுத்தது international academic and institutional collaborations. Action. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can forge partnership with global institutions like University of Chicago Oriental Institute, Oxford Center for Global History, or Archaeological Institute of America. These collaborations could involve joint research, additional excavations, or co-authored publication to validate curious findings. Bypassing ASI. Such partnership operate outside of ASI's jurisdiction, allowing Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology to build a global academic consensus. For example, inviting experts to analyze curious artifacts and conduct comparative studies with other ancient sites would enhance credibility. Funding. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can seek international grants, example from the National Geographic Society or the Venner Green Foundation, to fund further research, reducing reliance on central government's funding. வேற level, இதை பண்ணியே ஆகணும். Public diaspora driven advocacy. Action. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can harness Tamil Nadu's public sentiment and global Tamil diaspora to create a grassroots movement for curated recognition. Events like a Federation of Tamil Sangam of North American, that is FETNA, conventions can be platforms to showcasing findings and garner support. Social media campaigns leveraging platforms like X, posts from users like Tamil Nadu advocating for curated can amplify global awareness. Bypassing ASI. Public pressure, especially from the diaspora in countries like US, Canada, Australia, can influence international bodies like UNESCO or WAC. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can organize exhibitions or virtual tours of the Kennedy Museum to engage global audiences. Diplomatic support. Tamil Nadu's government can engage foreign embassies or cultural institutions. Example, Alliance Francaise or Italian Cultural Institute, given PISA's involvement, to promote Kennedy's case internationally. Strengthen local infrastructure. Action. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can enhance the Kennedy Museum and site as a global heritage destination with multilingual displays, virtual reality reconstruction, and education programs. This would position Kennedy as a tangible cultural asset ready for international scrutiny. Bypassing ASI. By managing the site independently, Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can invite international delegations to visit. Bypassing ASI's oversight. This aligns with Tamil Nadu's ongoing excavation phase 4 to 10 under Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology's control since 2017. Right. Significance and benefits of attaining global heritage status. Inner significance. Validation of Tamil civilization antiquity. UNESCO recognition would affirm Kennedy's role as evidence of 2600-year-old urban Tamil civilization with literacy and secular urbanism predating many contemporaneous cultures. This elevates Tamil culture's historical significance globally, rivaling narratives centered on Vedic or North Indian heritage. இது பண்ணியே ஆகணும். We need the UNESCO's recognition, global heritage recognition. Cultural pride and identity. Global heritage status would reinforce Tamil Nadu's cultural narrative, countering the perceptions of a North-centric Indian history. It aligns with Tamil Nadu's political advocacy for Dravidian heritage, as seen in the statements from leaders like M. K. Stalin. Scientific credibility. UNESCO's rigorous evaluation process involving ICOMOS would validate Kennedy's findings, example carbon-dated artifacts and urban features, against international standards and silencing domestic critics about methodological rigor. Global historical context. Kennedy's recognition would position Tamil culture within a broader narrative of ancient urban civilization, potentially linking it to the Indus Valley civilization and challenging Eurocentric views of early urbanism dominated by the Mesopotamia or Egypt. Benefits. என்ன பெனிஃபிட்ஸ் இருக்குது? Cultural preservation and conservation. UNESCO status mandates a robust conservation plan ensuring Kiridi's artifacts and sites are protected for future generations. Funding from UNESCO or international bodies could support site maintenance and Kiridi Museum. We need this, man. Economic boost through tourism. Okay, இப்படிலாம் வேறு இருக்கா? வேர்ல்டு ஹெரிட்டேஜ் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் அட்ராக்ட்ஸ் குளோபல் டூரிஸ்ட் boosting Tamil Nadu's economy. For example, sites like Mahabalipuram, already a UNESCO site, see significant tourism revenue. Kiradi could become a cultural tourism hub with its museum and virtual tours drawing visitors. Academic and research opportunities. Recognition would spur international research collaborations, attracting scholars to study in Kiradi links to the other ancient civilizations. Grants from bodies like National Geographic Society could further fund further excavations, potentially uncovering more evidence of Tamil antiquity. Global cultural diplomacy. UNESCO stated would enhance India's and Tamil Nadu's soft power, showcasing Tamil culture's contribution to the world heritage. It could foster diplomatic ties through cultural exchanges as seen with other UNESCO sites like Angkor Wat. Wow. Empowerment of local and diaspora communities. Tamil diaspora active in countries like US and Canada would gain a stronger platform to promote Tamil heritage globally. Local communities in Sivaganga could benefit from job creation in tourism and conservation. Countering political narratives. Achieving global recognition independently of ESA would weaken central government's efforts to control the narrative around Indian history. It would affirm Tamil Nadu's agency in preserving and promoting its heritage. Has emphasis on expos like those from the Anusha Revitan. Challenges to consider. சும்மா நடந்துருமா? என்னென்ன பண்ணணும்? Political resistance. Central government may resist including Kiridis in India's UNESCO's tentative list, citing ESA's concerns about the report's scientific accuracy. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology must navigate this through diplomatic lobbying or international pressure. Funding and resources. Preparing a UNESCO dossier and sustaining advocacy efforts require significant funding. While Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology must secure through state budgets or international grants. Academic consensus. Some scholars question Kirdi's stratigraphic context or links to the Indus Valley. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology must address these through additional peer-reviewed studies to ensure global acceptance. Time frame. UNESCO nominations can take years on, as seen with India's Hoysala temples nominated in 2014 inscribed in 2023. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology must maintain momentum through sustained advocacy. இது வேற இருக்கா? Conclusion. Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology can position Tamil culture for global heritage status by independently publishing the Kirdi report and engaging international archaeological bodies, pursuing UNESCO nomination through strategic advocacy and leveraging public diaspora support. These steps mitigate central government hindrances by prioritizing global scientific validation. Attaining UNESCO World Heritage status would validate Tamil civilization's antiquity, boost tourism and research, and empower Tamil Nadu's cultural identity on global stage. The process requires persistence, scientific rigor, and political savvy, but Kirdi's robust evidence makes it a strong candidate for the recognition. வேற லெவல் GROK மாஸ் பண்ணிடுச்சு. இதை விட தெளிவாக யாருமே சொல்ல முடியாது. வெல் ரிட்டன். ஐ திங்க் இட்ஸ் மோஸ்ட் வெல் ரிட்டன் ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் நான் நினைப்பேன். டன். லவ் திஸ். கிரேட் GROK. கிரேட். ஸோ that's it, guys. I hope it was very informative for you regarding this KRD excavation report. உங்களுக்கு நான் பட்ட கண்டென்ட் பிடிச்சிருக்கேன் லைக் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒப்பீனியன்ஸ் இருக்குது, ப்ரோ இதை பற்றி நீங்கள் பேசலை, இதை பற்றி நீங்கள் ரியாக்ட் பண்ணல அப்படிங்கிற ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு சஜஷன்ஸ் இருக்கிறனால அதையும் மேக் யூஸ் ஆஃப் த கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன், லெட் மீ நோ. அண்ட் இஃப் வாண்ட் டு சப்போர்ட் மீ, ஹேட் தட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண, தட்ஸ் த ஒன்லி யூ கேன் சப்போர்ட் அப் கமிங் யூடியூபர்ஸ் லைக் மீ. கூட்டு சீக்கிரம் இன்னும் நல்ல வீடியோ சந்திக்கிறேன். ஐ டேக் அப் பை. சி யூ ஆல். பீஸ் அவுட்.